That's why, my friends, I am putting my faith on Sara Duterte for president. Because I see only that Sara Duterte, even with her quiet, calm demeanor, has the strength of character and the integrity to be our leader and run our country from the bottom up. Wala na tayong mamanahin kay Marcos. Puro utang, puro pangawat. We need a leader that will rise from these ashes and lead us back into a bright day. My friends, it is my honor to be in Davao City again, to be with the family of Rodrigo Duterte, and to wish him a happy birthday despite his circumstances, and to show my support for Vice President Sara Duterte for 2028. Daghang salamat. Mayong buntag sa inyong tanan.
Thank you very much, Attorney Guanzon.
Sabi na kay Omar, kay Harold, kay Lian Nebiste, kahari akong amigong nga si Kiko Bansaga. Tanan diri, asa naman ay ko? Sa mga taga-Davao, nawa pa kailan ako. Believe this is not the first. Kailan mo na ako? Huwag magdagan kailan, Bisaya man ko. Pero ilonggagin ako. Pero kaya sa Dumaguete man ko nag-high school niya ang akong mga pariente, dagang kay kumpirente Bisaya. That's why Cebuano po ko. Dagang mga Guanzon sa Cebu. The first time I met Rodrigo Duterte was a historical event. We campaigned for President Cory Aquino against Marcos and his warlords. Your Lola Soling was then our leader here in Davao. Hindi ka pa natao, Omar. So, ang officer in charge diri as Vice Mayor si Rodrigo Duterte. Ako ang officer in charge, Mayor sa Cadiz City, Negros Occidental. I was 27 years old. But like Rodrigo Duterte, I was used to gangsters and private armies, and ang mga komunista taggan kayo sa Negros sa una kay Sugar Mami. Ako may nag-Vice President for the Visayas dito sa City, League of Cities, kaya wa may musugot, kaya hadlok man sila tanan mo atong Mindanao. So ako ilang gipili, I was 27 years old, ipaadto ko nila dire, kay Digong. That's the first time I met this man that everybody was talking about. And I said, I want to meet this Rodrigo Duterte, so I will go. Mag-bulletproof vest ka, Mayor, mag-ganyan ka. Ano mo mag-bulletproof vest? Si andun si Digong. Kailangan ko mag-bulletproof vest nga, naana siya dito. So I came here, that's the first time I met him with Jun Ebasco. I remember this meeting clearly because we were building a new nation. We were building a new democracy. We toppled warlords in Mindanao and in the Visayas, our very own Armin Bustillo. But here was Rodrigo Duterte, a lawyer, a former fiscal, and son of Tia Solen, who stood against the Marcoses here and all their warlords. So I came to meet him. 27 anyos lang ko, yun siya, Mayor. Kadungog ko nga, kanang imong pusil, mo na yung pinakamahal nga pusil sa kalibutan. He did not ask me any question. He just asked me about the gun I was carrying. So I said, this man is after my own heart. Because instead of talking about politics, he asked me to see my gun. At that time, I was carrying, yes, the most expensive handgun in the world. It was called an HK-P7. At that time, very hard to get that. Yun lang ang hiningi niya sa akin, na makita niya lang yung baril na yan na sinasabi, yan daw ang pinakamahal na pusil sa bilog na kalibutan. And that's when I said, Hindi nga tao ni this man is going to be a very strong leader of the nation someday. And wala din ko nagsala. Kaya as I looked at his career, we met again. We met again on paper in the Commission on Elections. Vice President. Rodrigo Duterte, Mayor of Davao, was substituting for Dino. The problem with the certificate of candidacy was Dino signed the candidacy for Mayor of Pasay, not President of the Philippines. Therefore, there was a technicality, and somebody objected. The case was raffled to me. Prior to that, the case of Grace Poe was raffled also to me, and I disqualified Grace Poe on the ground that as a foundling, she was not natural born, therefore could not run for President of the Philippines. And here comes Rodrigo Duterte, to substitute siyang Dino. Unsa naman ni si Dino ay nagpirma-pirma naman itong certificate of candidacy na mayor sa Pasay na gibutang dito. God bless.